Hi guys, it's T-Bone Pearson here, aka Travis Gordon, and I'm going to show you something I just bought and tried out yesterday, and it's for my Canon 5D Mark II, which I'm currently filming this video on. Otherwise, I would show you how I would attach this device. This is the Canon Speedlite 600EX RT, and the RT stands for, stay up there, radio transmitter. So it's how your camera communicates with the flash. I think back in the day you would have to buy a separate device to trigger off your flashes. I don't know too much about flashes. This is the first one I've ever bought in my life. But what was going on was on certain jobs where I do photography jobs and mostly videos, but I'm getting into photography. I will be in a room that doesn't have enough light. So I come from like the video world where we have, like, for instance, I've got some LEDs on a light stand right now. So with video you have consistent light. So you'll have like a basic 3-light setup. Your key and your fill and then your backlight. So you're having consistent light. So with my camera, I was finding sometimes I would be taking photos in a room and there wasn't enough light. So what you can do with the camera is you just you up your ISO really high, but you get into problems because then you get grain in your shots. You have to manipulate them in post to make them look good and add color. With high ISO, I think you lose color. I believe I've been told that around 200 is the best ISO for color and everything. So anyway, so finally after a few jobs thinking, I need some more light, I decided to research the best flash I could get for my camera because it's a professional jobs. They're professional jobs that I'm doing, and professional gear seems to last longer. A lot of wear and tear. With professional gear, it's usually more weatherized. Professional gears, I don't know how they build it, but they know professionals are going to be using them day in, day out, so usually I'll spend a little bit more money to get the best stuff. And again, too, I look at the reviews. Like, before I bought this, I went to B&H Photo and Video and looked through the reviews, and I think there were hundreds of reviews loving this flash. Again, I know nothing about flashes. I'm just learning. Okay, so in the box you get, of course, a huge manual, which any guy does not read. We whip this into the corner. I probably will never touch this. Anyway, so let's just throw it in there because we're going to get into what else is in here. Oh, lots of plastic bags and warranties, which I'll probably never do as well. Also, there's some little plasticky doohickeys. But the main thing, which is I'm holding in my hand right here, is this sucker. So this is the 600EX. Let's have a look at it. I used it yesterday on a job, so I'll tell you how that went. So here it is here. So this attaches to the top of your Canon camera. Nikon has their own versions of these. So it slides in with the little red thing here front, and then you lock it off with this little button right here, so it actually locks onto the camera and won't fall off. If you don't do that, it's going to fly off on you. Now there's also this little button right here that you push, and then you can angle the flash. So if you want to shoot it right at the subject or someone you're shooting, you can flash them in the face and you'll get a good photo in the dark or in low light. So, but most times I think you want to aim this thing right at the ceiling, and it will bounce off the ceiling, the light, and then come back down, and it looks more natural, better, I guess. I don't know. What else can I tell you? Oh, there's this little LED screen back here, and there's two ways I used it. I think one's called ETTL. It's something through the lens. It's basically trying to figure the proper flash out for you. It's like an automatic setting. And it seemed to work okay. I'm still trying to wrap my brain around a flash of light in a photograph. Again, because I come from the video world where it's consistent light. So it's you flash it, you take the photo, and then you analyze it, and then you say, oh, it was too bright, and then you take it down a level. If you're in the automatic mode, the ETTL, you say there's a little exposure meter, and you say, well, it was too bright, So I bring down the exposure level a bit, you know, by like 1 stop or whatever. I still, again, know not that much about photography. Please, yeah, I'm learning. Then you can go to the manual mode, and then you can determine how powerful the flash is. So I found sometimes the automatic setting wasn't doing what I needed it to do, and I said, you know, forget it. You know, I'm just going to manual, you know, and then I would just go through the power setting, then I would just go through and bring down the level. You can go it's a wide range of power. I think you guys get what I'm talking about. You just control how much power, how much flash it does. So I was doing it yesterday. I'm gonna look at the photos today, and I'll probably have some more insights into, you know, how well it worked. I know some shots where it was a darker room. I noticed the flash nailed it on a few times. Like, I was like, wow, that's quite impressive. It's like 2 or 3 shots. I'm gonna have to get better with it. I think it's, you know, because I know my camera really well. I know what I can do, but now with this flash involved, my mind's gotta figure all that stuff out, and yeah. Okay, so I think that's about it. Oh, there's a radio transmitter on it, so I guess, in theory, I could put this behind some shelves or something, and out of sight, and I could fire the photo, take a photo, it's early, take a photo, and it would flash off behind the cupboards and light up the back wall if I wanted that, so it doesn't have to be attached to the camera. And the radio transmitter, I guess, works way better than the past, because I think in the past it was infrared, and it's almost like a TV remote. So turning your channel, you have to point it at the TV. So it's a little dicey with this, and people have been using that for a while. So now this is a radio transmitter, so it can go through stuff, and go through walls, and it can go pretty far. So anyways, yeah, so that's my little review of the 600EX RT. I will get back to you guys after a while of using it and see. Seems like, you know, real photographers who've been doing it for a long time love it. So hopefully I learn to love it, because right now it's awkward. Also, when you're shooting photos, it adds a lot of weight to it. So I found that usually I can get a really steady shot, because I know the weight of the camera, and my muscles know the weight of it, and I can nail a shot. But now that I've got this extra weight on there, I found I was shaking a little bit. I wasn't used to the weight. So what I did was, the lens is pretty big. I usually grab the lens like this, because if you hold it like this, it'll shake a bit. But if you put your hand on the lens, you can cradle it, you can get a better shot. But now with this flash up there, I just went a little more down the barrel and held it like that, and then I could get steady shots. So it took a little adjusting, but by the end I sort of got the weight down. But yeah, so anyways, if you guys know anything about flashes, let me know. I'm still a novice. I'm still going to play with this thing. If you guys have any questions about the flash, ask me. I can look through that manual. I don't want to. But yeah, so that's my review, and thanks for watching, guys. Please like this video. Don't forget to like the video and favorite it. Do people favorite videos anymore? I guess they do. And subscribe. Hopefully you've already subscribed to me in the past, but if you haven't, please subscribe, and I will do more reviews of the stuff I buy. And anyways, nice talking to you guys, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.